This is Joshua Hart, JTH Boxing. Today I'm here in Walsall and I'm joined by, I don't even know how many belts you've got now, but I'm joined by Liam Davies. Liam, first of all, how are we doing today?
Very well, very well. Had my advent calendar today. I've been waiting weeks to get it cracking, so yeah, I'm happy, man.
Spirits are high, Christmas is around the corner, and obviously you're coming off another defence of that European title. A very exciting fight, a fight of just pure action, I'd have to say. If we're to summarise that performance for yourself, first of all, how would you summarise that performance?
Yeah, it was entertaining. I was a bit made mistakes at times, but yeah, it was very entertaining. Sometimes that's what it's about. You got to entertain people, and on that side of it, I'm very happy. Silly mistake. Not even like got caught with a big shot, just off balance more than anything, and leaning over. That's what I mean by the mistake. But it was good fight, good atmosphere, great card to be on, and yeah, another good year in the bank.
And before we talk about obviously that third round, was it a bit nice to have to be able to fight somewhere else? Obviously, I know you had your last couple in Telford. Was it nice to get away and fight in Manchester, and obviously not headline as well? Do you reckon there's a little bit of pressure taken off your shoulders not having to headline?
Nah, I wouldn't say. I'd never read too much into that, and where it is never really bothers me because you're in the ring. But it was nice for the people. You know what I mean? My people at Telford, they wanted to change, and everyone I spoke to said they enjoyed their weekend. Some had a day up there, some had a couple of days, and enjoyed the boxing show. So more, it was nice for them, and the good thing for me was just getting the job done. I look back and now and be like, more memories done. We've had plenty of good memories in Telford, and a couple of weeks ago we just had another good night in Manchester. So yeah, in years to come I look back and I'm sure I'll be much happier than I am now.
And obviously when we look at that third round in particular, before we get onto the finish and everything, obviously you dropped him, then he dropped you, but then you went and dropped him again in the next round. Obviously, first we'll talk about obviously yourself getting dropped. We'll get the negative out of the way. Obviously, you mentioned it wasn't a big shot. It's one that just put you off balance. But obviously, it's always good, you know, when you reflect on the fight and you look back at it. Obviously, while in the moment it's not great, now that you look back and you know what mistakes you made and you can fix that going into your next camp for your next fight, it won't happen again, will it?
Nah, that's it. It's a learning curve, and even though it wasn't a big shot, it can obviously, if someone drops someone, then they're going to get confidence, and I think it brought confidence into La Femina, and he obviously I had to switch him off again like quick to let him know that it ain't going to go the way he ain't going to turn the way he thinks, because I had a good start. I think I won every round still. But yeah, it can turn the fight, and it can make you switch off and worry, and I showed that I got big cojones. I'm not bothered by it. I took it, accepted it, got up, and went again. And like I said, that's what made it entertaining. I dropped him, he dropped me. The next round I dropped him. The round after I stopped him. So that's what kind of fights people want to see, except for boxing people in my corner. But it was a great fight to watch. I watched it myself actually, probably a couple of more times than any other fight. Because normally I'm never impressed with myself. I'm not saying I was impressed this time, but it was entertaining, wasn't it? So yeah, great night's work.
Obviously, when we look forward now, well, first of all, before we say we even look forward, the finish, the way you put those shots together, you saw he was hurt and you pounced on him straight away, which is something we know you're good for. We saw it against Cunningham as well. You got him hurt and you got him out of there quicker than ever. I think you probably spent more time in that media room after the fight than what you actually spent in that ring that night. But obviously the finish, and you got a lot of praise on social media for that as well. After that fight, I was scrolling through Twitter, and it was just constant praise towards you, saying, you know, you are serious now. Like, if there was any doubts that you're not ready for world level, I think you've put them to rest now after that one. But is that what it's all about? You know, when you just see him hurt, you just got to go and you just got to get him gone while you can.
You know what it is? And I don't even think... I think if you ask my dad or anyone that really knows me proper, Errol Johnson, I'm a nasty bastard. And it's horrible to say. And I'm the nicest guy ever. I can be the nicest guy, but I could be nasty. And, you know, when I'm in that ring, there's something different in me. And even when I spar, anyone that knows me, I spar, I'd rather people call me a bully than say I ain't that good. And I was told that from young, so always let people know who the boss is.
Obviously, when we look forward into next year now, Also, I think they've said on there you're ranked number 5 with the WBC. I'm sure you're ranked with all of them now, probably. Where would you like to, let's say we were to come here again this time next year, where would you like to see yourself in the sport of boxing?
Still undefeated, still living the dream, and obviously I want a world title at some point, but I'm not going to put a time scale on it. That kind of thing's out of my control, so I'm not going to try and control it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to keep riding with it, going to keep working hard, and it will happen when it's meant to happen, and trust me, when it does, I will become world champion.
Do you reckon that's the big thing, rather than putting timestamps and everything, just let everything flow, just enjoy the career while you got it, because boxing's a short career. You know, you're not going to be boxing your whole life. There's going to be a point when you're going to have to say goodbye to it, as much as it's going to pain people. Is that why it's more just better just to take every fight as they come, enjoy it, and just enjoy your career as a whole?
Advice for anyone watching: take every day as it comes. Never look too far ahead. Try and enjoy your day, and be thankful you get up the next one. And life's short, man, so I can't promise anything. All I can promise is I'm going to carry on working hard, and my main goal is to become a world champion, but I think it's just a matter of time when that will come. I don't read into it. I'm just, like I said, take each day as it comes, work hard, and that's what's got me in this position I'm in right now.
Obviously, when we look at the reason we're here today, we're here to celebrate all the champions. Obviously, the same night you defended your title, we had Tyler Denny win another European title. We had Nathan Heaney win the British title. Obviously, all these people that you managed with as well. Is it just, how good does it feel, you know, when you see all these guys coming with their belts as well? You know, as a team, how do you feel seeing all this success?
Yeah, it's great. I'm really, really happy for everyone. The guys, like, obviously I train with Tyler day in, day out. We do a lot of work together, and yeah, I'm buzzing for him. I'm buzzing for Nathan and Ryan. Yeah, they work hard, they deserve it, but I'm most happy for Errol Johnson, who's he don't get in any cameras, or he don't want any praise or anyone patting him on the back, but he puts a lot of work and a lot of hours. Never seen anyone on the phone as much as that man, and he's a genuine guy, man. He deserves it. I'm buzzing for him. He's a top man, a friend for life.
Obviously, when we look at Errol, obviously manager, but there's also a show tonight where she stood in the ring now, where there's going to be people fighting in here later on. It's just good to have someone like that, isn't there? Someone who is just so committed to all his fighters. He makes sure everyone gets the best opportunity. And you probably wouldn't want a better man running your career, would you?
Nah, definitely not. Errol's done things for me, yeah, that I would never speak on, because no one will ever need to know. My own father don't even know. But trust me, Errol's done things for me that friends and family wouldn't even do for you. So that's a bonus on the type of person he is anyway. But yeah, friend for life, never leaving. I keep telling him I'm going to be his first world champion.
Also, when we look at Tyler as well, Tyler's had one of those careers where there's times when you just thought, is he ever going to achieve something big in the sport? But then, obviously, the same night you were defending your title, he was headlining on Sky Sports, really close to home. I was like to say, you trained day in, day out with him, and just how happy were you for Tyler? Obviously, I saw that clip where you were on FaceTime with each other after the fights. Just how good was it to see Tyler get his hands on that European title?
Yeah, it's the first question I asked when I come out the ring, and they said he was winning, so yeah, once we got in the back and got done with everything, I was really buzzing for him. He deserves it. He's a top guy, and he works really hard, man. So I knew he could do it. It's just about doing it, and I hope he goes and gets a massive fight now, and the signing ons, contract deals that he deserves, because he works hard. He's done it a long time, just like me, for many, many years, and blood, sweat and tears along the way. So yeah, if anyone deserves it, it's me and then Tyler.
And then obviously we'll look at Nathan Heaney. Obviously he was headlining the card that you were on, massive underdog on the day, but he just came out that night and just boxed a performance that no one would have ever expected. When you see things like a massive underdog story, everyone loves an underdog story. Obviously you guys are under the same management, like I already said. How good was it to see that? First of all, were you in the arena to watch Nathan that night?
Yeah, I was. And after I knew he was up against it. I knew it was a tough fight, but do you know what it is? That was his dream. and I knew he'd give it everything. So absolutely buzzing for him, and here he is now. Here he is, but nah, but I was buzzing for him. A lifelong dream, and another top guy. He deserves everything. Like, I think he showed he's more than a ticket seller, and he deserves another big fight, doesn't he?
And finally, I just want you to give a message to all the people of Telford. Obviously, I've been to Telford for your fights, and there's some atmosphere there. Just a message to all of them who've come out and supported you this year, and what they can expect in the next 12 months from you as well.
Yeah, so I'm going to start off by thanking the people that do come out and support me, whether that's watching online, watching on telly, or turning up to these events. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good Christmas, Happy New Year, and yeah, roll on 2024. I wish nothing but happiness, health, and good days to everyone. And I also want to thank my sponsors for everything they do behind the scenes. My dad, my mum, my wife, my brothers, my sisters, everybody. Bash.
Liam, thank you so much for your time. Obviously, enjoy your Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm sure we'll speak again very soon. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.